Oh my, 2 videos in one day. This is very rare, but things have developed that I wanted to share with you that I find humorous, okay? And the title of this video is The Battle for the Black Voter Bloc, okay? There's a, you know how these political scientists, they have broken people into all these different groups, okay, like educated women, college educated men. How are they going to vote to try and figure out and predict who's going to win an election? And so what they do is they when they're planning their strategy for who's going to be the president, they go, what groups are going to support us? What group's going to support the other guy? How do we motivate our voter blocks to come out? And how do we suppress the other voting bloc? Okay, so their people don't show up. Okay, voter turnout. Well, one of the key voter blocks for the Democratic Party is the black voter bloc. If you're black, you're in the voter bloc, and about 90% of the time you're going to vote Democrat. Okay, so that's a really nice voting bloc for the Democratic Party. Okay, and they want to do everything they can to keep those people motivated, because after all, they were key in the election of Barack Obama. Okay, now here's the thing: the Democratic Party strategists knew that there would be a major drop-off in enthusiasm within this voter bloc. Okay, once Obama didn't run, right? These people aren't going to get their, motivated over going out there and voting for some freaking crazy white woman. The results of the election prove that, right? And then on top of that, the turnout wasn't a big enough problem. Okay, is that Trump actually got a higher percentage, not by much, than Romney. Okay, now the Democrats understood that this was going to be a problem. Okay, and they were trying to avoid it. Now, how did they do that? They did that by using their allies in the media to really drum up anger in the black community over police brutality. Okay, they knew that was a sensitive subject with black Americans, so they just hyped. Every time somebody got black guy got shot by the cops, they freaking made it a national story. Okay, and by the way, policemen were killed because of this. They generated so much anger in the black community against police officers that police officers were being ambushed and murdered. And that's why they're evil. Okay? They're evil. They freaking worship Satan. Something's going on. These people are freaking god-awfully evil. Black souls, not unredeemable. Okay? And they did all of that to motivate their freaking, to get the black voter bloc motivated. And a part of that strategy was this Kaepernick thing. Okay? The dropping the knee. Okay? During the national anthem. Okay, well, that completely blew up in their freaking face, right? So, and then Trump goes and points it out, like, hey, these people are losers. Don't freaking go watch the NFL games. Started costing these elites real money, right? So, how do they deal with the problem? Well, today, the NFL announces that if you're an NFL player, okay, and you want to kneel for the national anthem, you can't do that anymore. You have to go hide in the locker room. You can come out on the field afterwards, and if you, don't behave, you'll get fined or end up like Kaepernick. He hasn't worked in a few years. Yeah. So now, that's a problem for the Democrats, because this strategy to motivate the black voting bloc blew up in their face. Now, on top of that, and this is why I'm bringing this video, on the counterstroke, Trump is getting into their cookie jar. Okay, now Trump was able to get like 10% the black voting bloc, right? But since the election, okay, he got a big boost, unexpected boost by Kanye West. Okay, he came out and said, "Hey, think for yourself. Don't let the Democrats, tell you how you vote. You think for yourself." And Trump's numbers doubled overnight. Went from 10% to 20%, but hey, they doubled. Okay, they doubled. Now Trump has initiated this prison reform law or bill in Congress, okay? And he had Van Jones pushing this. Van Jones from CNN. Okay, Trump is doing everything he can to win over black voters. And he's being effective at it. And they're really, really scared. The evil, worshippers of Moloch, or you might know them as the Democratic National Committee. Just a little service note to the DNC. Sacrifice all the chickens you want, you satanic worshiping scum. You're going to get blown out in the 2018 midterms. That's my prediction. This is what's going to happen. If Trump can sway a vote that get at least 20 to 25% of the black voting bloc in the 2018 midterm elections, it will result in an electoral wipeout for the Democrats. They need those votes. The slightest freaking power loss on that little engine, and their little house of cards will come falling down. Yeah. So, there you go. So, that's the end of this video, and enjoy your day. Let's see what happens. Keep an eye on Trump's approval rating with the black voting bloc from here on until the election. If it's over 20%, it's going to be a wipeout.